In a world that's obsessed with social media, I'm here to tell you why I don't use social media to actually market my own business. Hey guys, I'm Sharlrita Deloatch. I'm your digital publishing bestie, and I love to share all types of tips and tricks to help you to build and grow your own digital publishing business without the social media overwhelm. And I'm going to first talk about the downsides of social media marketing. What I found for myself is that social media is very time consuming. I felt like even with myself, I couldn't always be active on social media platforms in order to gain a presence and to market my business. It's very important for me as a mom, as a wife, and even as a digital publisher that I have balance and I have different aspects of my life and my business. One of the things I always say, and I teach my students, I learned this from a book called I think it was the Perfect Week Formula. And this quote has always stuck with me is that I run my business around my life, not my life around my business. So that means I wanted a business in which I can still live life, live the what I call the soft life, where I'm not always having to be on social media to post and post and post in order for people to see my potential or to see what I have for sale. I definitely don't use social media to do that. Okay. Another downside is the algorithm. We know that algorithms change so very much when it comes to these platforms. Instagram, Facebook, they tell you what they will show and what they want. To be honest, if you really want to dominate on the social media platforms, you're going to have to run ads, which I'm not opposed to using money to grow my audience. I actually do use pay ads to grow my audience and to grow my email list and to bring money in my business because I rather put the money towards something than to constantly have to miss things with my kids or to always be on my computer or on my phone in order for me to grow my business. So the algorithms change so very much. I'm always seeing so many changes, and I just rather not be a part of that era where I have to worry about if my account gets shut down, if I'm going to if my content is going to be seen because we put so much into our content. Now I know you're saying, well, Sharita, you're on YouTube. YouTube is not a social media platform. Okay. YouTube is a search engine platform. People search for things, education on how to do certain things on YouTube. So I use YouTube as one of my main platforms, and I'm going to talk about the different ways that I use in my alternates. Um, Another burnout to social media marketing for me was actually burnout. Okay, I meant to say I said burnout, but the downside of social media marketing was burnout and mental health. It's a lot of things that can negatively impact you on social media. I even deleted social media apps off my phone, and it doesn't mean I don't have accounts. So I still have my Facebook account, I still have my Instagram account because people still message me. Like I have family members that message me on Facebook and those type of things. So I still have it and I check it periodically. So it's not something that I do every single day. It may be once a week. I think I've gotten down to like once a week I may check my social media platforms, but it's not a priority for me. But I do realize and know that I have a lot of connections, especially on Facebook. Facebook is where I grew my business in the first place when I was a publisher providing done for you publishing services. Facebook is where I primarily, will find clients. And so I'm not opposed to just deleting my account. And plus I am a part of Facebook groups that are attached to memberships and courses that I'm a part of. So I get on Facebook, especially Facebook. I really don't like Instagram as much, but I get on Facebook because I know that I'm a part of those groups. So, a part of being in those communities, I definitely want to make sure that I'm participating in those groups and things like that. So, I do have a time once a week where I'm checking those things, so it's not really a top priority for me. Another downside to social media, there is a lot of high competition. There's competition, a lot of high competition on YouTube as well. But YouTube algorithm is so much different than Facebook algorithm. You know, people, I have gained clientele, made money from YouTube just because of search results and people searching for my particular content and what I'm talking about. And people subscribe to my YouTube channel because they like my content. And most of the time, I really like it's a good side and a bad side to this is that no, I don't always know who subscribed to my YouTube channel. And some people are like, well, you don't know who subscribes, you don't know who people are. I do know who my people are because most of the people that really want to be seen, they're going to comment. Okay. Those of you that comment, you come to my workshops. I have had workshops where people that came to my workshop, I have never met them in my life. And the reason why I was able to reach them is because I am on, platforms like YouTube. So it is very much high competition when it comes to social media, especially with Facebook and Instagram. You have, what is it, X? What's some other social media platforms out there? It's a lot of competition. You trying to beat that competition. Where I'd rather be on platforms like YouTube, where people that's searching for my content will actually view my content. So that's how I think about it. Okay, what are some alternate marketing strategies that I use? Again, I am a pro SEO platforms, so I really focus on the platforms that people are searching. So when people are searching for a particular thing, I come up in those searches. So for example, y'all know I'm on YouTube. I'm very heavy on YouTube. I blog. I blog on my website as well as medium.com, which is a fantastic SEO platform for bloggers. If you are a beginner, you don't have a WordPress website like myself, or you don't have WordPress, start with Medium. There's so many benefits to using Medium, such as, of course, it's SEO friendly. That means when people search for things, you're going to find a Medium article. So that way people are getting more views. Another thing I love about Medium as well is, in fact, a community. So you get to connect with other writers within the Medium platform, because there's two ways you can use Medium. At first, I used Medium just to read articles and share them. But now on the other end, I read articles, I share them, and I write them. So writing them, that means I get to connect with other writers, and you get to make money because they do have a partner program as well. So using Medium, using Pinterest. Pinterest has really been a game changer for me in my business. I always had Pinterest, but I really started leaning into Pinterest and leaning into their ads component, which is amazing. That's how I feel my workshops is Pinterest. Pinterest allows me to run ads that are not super expensive. I'm not spending a whole lot of money to do this. I have an ad that's running right now that's a continuous ad. I think I spend maybe $5 a day, but we don't spend the whole $5, so it's very much a continuous ad that always brings leads in my business. Okay. Of course, email marketing. I'm fully into email marketing. So anything that you may opt in into anything here on my YouTube channel, you go on my email list. So it's very important to build an email list, and you can do this. You can run a business with just email. Okay. And of course, content creation, videos here on YouTube, and driving traffic to build myself, build my brand and my business without, I didn't mention Etsy as well. I just got started on Etsy. I just am a part of an amazing community around Etsy. So starting with Etsy has been a game changer as well. That too is a SEO platform times two. What I mean is Etsy has their own SEO built into their platform, but then they also have outside. So that means when people Google for certain things, Etsy products are going to come up. Your website products are not going to come up. What you post on Facebook is not going to come up when somebody is searching for particular things. If they're looking for a way to create their journals, they may have some journals from Etsy that's going to come up. So that's what I mean. And that's what I'd rather put my effort into. And that's what I'd rather put my energy into. You know what I mean? So that's what I do. There are people that really they really are into social media, and there's nothing wrong with that. But this is my way, and this is my alternate way of doing things, and this is what I teach my students as well. Okay, and I can't forget about networking and partnership as well. I have really been able to grow my brand and business. Going into next year, I want to get on more podcasts and video shows. That's a major way that you can really get on other people's platforms in order to grow your business. So you can just leverage other people's platforms and not and leverage other people's social media without having your own. So I leverage other people's social media without being up there. That means I may be on podcasts. I have been where people have featured me on their Medium articles and those type of things. So you want to think about that and how you can use networking and partnerships in order to grow your business organically as well. Now, let's talk about the benefits of not using social media for marketing. You get focus. You really have a lot of focus. I can tell you that I have a lot more focus in my business. I'm not just, picking up my phone the first thing to search for something. But I am very strategic about what I do in my business. So that means that I post my articles, I use my YouTube, and I let God do the rest. So I let him disperse and use the algorithm to disperse my content where it needs to go. And it happens. Okay. So just for me, and I'm not trying to put my religion or, I'm a Christian woman and I heavily believe in God. And I believe that he is the creator of all things and he has a way where he can disperse my content out. That's exactly what my strategy is. That's what I do. Sustainability too. The benefits of not being on social media is sustainability. Something that I haven't talked about was that Facebook had shut my profile down for a couple of days. I have no reason why. I think it was something that I shared on my Facebook. I still don't know why, but it was shut down for a couple of days. So that means I had no access to my family or friends. I had no access to my social media profile at all. So I know you hear this a lot, but we are at the mercy of other people when it comes to these platforms on social media. Okay. YouTube is different. YouTube is way different. This is the same with Medium too. Medium is way different. Now, there have been some instances where people get their Medium accounts shut down. This is why I have my own blog on my website. So I repurpose my blogs on my website to my Medium account, okay, or vice versa. So that even if something happens to my Medium account, I have content on my website. Okay. So at the end of the day, you definitely want to have your own home, your own website in which you can drive traffic. Okay. Another benefit to not using social media for my marketing is that work life balance. So I definitely want to emphasize that it not having the social media aligns with my philosophy of living a soft life. And I know people or a lot of people talk about soft life business, and I'm not screaming soft life meaning you don't do anything. What I mean by soft life is that we take the SEO platforms to put our expertise out there, to put our brands out there. We're not out here for trying to be in competition with other people to be seen and to be heard. We leverage back end things that can definitely help us to leave a legacy and leave a longevity in our business. I don't work all day in my business. I'm not tied to my computer every single day. Give me a good 4 to 5 hours a day and I am good to go. Okay. So I do utilize old school tactics like cold emails sometimes. It's not all the time, but I do use those old school tactics like taking my business card and putting them in different places. So I do use those old school ways of marketing to market my business. It's not, and that's what I mean by soft life is I'm already out and about with my family. So having a postcard that I can post on a car or having a postcard that I can give to someone is my way of marketing. And I know, that's not the fastest way that we're used to when it comes to social media. It's not something that, it's going to happen quickly. But I'm telling you with my email marketing and plus relationships that I already have, leveraging those, that's how you build a soft life business. It's not about not doing anything, but it's about how can you leverage platforms and leverage opportunities that can take you broader and wider more than posting a Facebook post. Okay. So I'd rather spend time on a blog post. I'd rather spend time on recording a YouTube video, giving my expertise, sharing with you guys my business, my workshops. I'd rather do that because my YouTube videos are going to live as long as I have them up. So with platforms like TikTok and Instagram and Facebook and Threads, people can see it once and they would never think about seeing it again, versus YouTube and Medium and Etsy being those search engine optimization platforms. People can see them based, it's not based on an algorithm. Okay, so they will live much longer than a social media post. And that's why I'm an advocate of writing books and being on Amazon KDP, because those live much longer than a Facebook post. And so I'd rather put my energy into something that's going to grow, okay, longer. I'm not trying to do things fast. I'm not trying to do things quickly. I'm trying to do things right. Okay. So I want to also address some common concerns that I had in the very beginning when it came to me not being on social media. And the first thing was FOMO. So I had the fear of missing out in the beginning, that I wouldn't get opportunities if I wasn't on social media. People wouldn't want to buy from me if I wasn't on social media, which could be further from the truth. The more you lean into what you believe in and what you desire to do, the more and more you will see that you're like, okay, you know what? Let me lean into this because this is where it's at. Okay. So I had FOMO. I no longer have FOMO. I don't have a fear of missing out. I believe that what's for me is for me. I believe that when someone sees my YouTube videos, if they like me, they like me. If they don't, they don't. Okay. So that's the energy that I have when it comes to this business. Also, audience reach. I had the fear of not reaching an audience, which is further from the truth. So I reach an audience by making sure that I have these targeted strategies, writing the targeted books, and putting out the targeted content on YouTube, and writing the targeted blogs. Definitely, it's just much more better for me personally, and for my energy and what I really truly want to do. Okay. So I want to invite you to share your experience with social media marketing in the comments. How do you feel about these alternate strategies? Let me know that in the comments. Okay. So thank you so much for tuning into today's video. Go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe if you are all about creating multiple streams of income in digital publishing. That's what I teach here on my channel. So I would love for you to also hit that notification bell, so when I upload a new video, you will be the first to know. And of course, you are interested in building a profitable digital publishing business in 90 days without the social media overwhelm. Come to my workshop. It's a free workshop called the Digital Publishers Online Business Blueprint, where I'm going to share with you how to leverage your expertise and creativity and create products you love while avoiding social media burnout. I'm going to also give you some actionable insights and proven strategies to grow your business, and how you attract your ideal audience and start earning passive income on your terms. So go to sharlritadeloatch.com/blueprint to get access to this workshop. It's going to be it is a free, not going to be, it is a free workshop that's live. So you get to meet me in person, and I would love to meet you as well. Now, if you want to jumpstart your digital publisher business, go ahead and grab your digital publisher success toolkit, where I'm going to help you to give you your all-in-one resources for building a thriving digital publishing business with ease. It's packed with essential tools, templates, guides, and videos to help you to start quickly when it comes to your digital publishing business. So you can grab a toolkit for only $27 by going to sharlritadeloatch.com toolkit. All right. So you guys, I hope that you enjoyed this video and you heard my heart when it comes to social media. Let me know in the comments if there's something that you're interested in doing and building a business where you don't have to be on social media in order to reach your audience. So I look forward to hearing from you and seeing you in the workshop if you're interested, and I'll see you there. Talk soon.